It turns out holding onto your old phone could be dangerous. So here's what's happening. A bunch of fellow tech creators and I have noticed that Samsung phone batteries have started swelling up at a rate much higher than any other manufacturer. I happen to have a lot of phones stored here, and the only ones I've ever had to remove with swollen batteries have been Samsung phones. Now, just because something happens to you or doesn't happen to you doesn't mean that it's statistically true at a higher scale, but the pattern here from my phones to Mr. Who's the Boss's phones to Mr. Mobile's phones to Austin Evans's phones is too much to just ignore. So the working theory right now is that the electrolyte material in the batteries is actually slowly evaporating over time when the battery isn't being used, which creates a gas and swells up and can break through the back of the phone. But we're thinking that's why it seems to be mostly affecting older Samsung phones that aren't being used as much, that are sitting in storage. If you do have an old Samsung phone in a drawer somewhere, check on it. But also in general, if you do have gadgets that aren't being used, it makes sense to actually properly recycle them. I'll leave a link in the description of this video to help you out with that. Say no to spicy pillows, because